Our next story is called Imogene's Antlers, and it's by David Small. And this is a story that Miss Teresa remembers seeing on a show that was on television when she was little. And the show was called Reading Rainbow. And ever since they read this book on Reading Rainbow, Miss Teresa has loved it. So I wanted to share Imogene's Antlers with you. So let's see what happens and how Imogene got these huge antlers. On Thursday, when Imogene woke up, she found she had grown antlers. Wow, look at those antlers. Can you imagine waking up one day and having huge antlers coming out of your head? I don't know what I would do. Getting dressed was difficult, and going through a door now took some thinking. Wow, poor Imogene. She's getting stuck trying to get those clothes on, and there she is trying to figure out how she's going to get through that door. Let's see if she can make it downstairs. Imogene started down for breakfast. Uh-oh, Imogene. I'm not sure it was a good idea for Imogene to go sliding down the railing with those big antlers on her head. Everybody better watch out. Let's see how she does. Uh-oh. She got hung up. Oh, Imogene, no more sliding down the banister for you. She got stuck on the chandelier. Oh! Imogene's mother fainted away. Poor Mom. She doesn't know what to do. She fainted at the sight of Imogene and those antlers. The doctor poked and prodded and scratched his chin. He could find nothing wrong. The school principal glared at Imogene, but had no advice to offer. Here's the doctor. He doesn't know what to do. And here's the principal, but he's stumped also. He doesn't know what to do with poor Imogene and those antlers. Her brother Norman consulted an encyclopedia and then announced that Imogene had turned into a rare form of miniature elk. I think Norman's off. I don't think Imogene's an elk. But Imogene's mother, at that news, she fainted again and was carried upstairs to bed. Poor Mom, she's having a rough day. She doesn't want Imogene to be a miniature elk. Yikes. Imogene went into the kitchen. Lucy, the kitchen maid, had her sit by the oven and dry some towels. Lovely antlers, said Lucy. Look at Imogene sitting by that oven. And all that warm air is coming out, and she's drying those towels on her antlers while she's reading a story. And the cook, Mrs. Perkins, gave Imogene a donut, then decked her out with several more and set her out into the garden to feed the birds. So Imogene's eating one of those yummy donuts, and look at all of the donuts on her antlers. She's going to go out to feed the birds. She better be careful when those birds see those donuts. They're going to be so hungry. Look at all of those birds. You'll be lots of fun to decorate come Christmas, said Mrs. Perkins. Wow, imagine how you could decorate Imogene's antlers at Christmas time. Maybe some lights and some ornaments. They would be spectacular. Later, Imogene wandered upstairs. She found the whole family in Mother's bedroom. Donuts, anyone? She asked. Looks like Imogene still has a few leftover donuts. Her mother said, Imogene, we have decided there's only one thing to do. We must hide your antlers under a hat. I don't know if Imogene's antlers are going to be able to be hidden under a hat. They're so big. But Norman telephoned the milliner. There's Norman, He's on the phone with the hat maker. Let's see what that hat maker can do. I have a feeling it's going to be one giant hat. At 3 o'clock, the milliner arrived. Rapidly, he sketched a few designs, then set to work. Let's see what kind of a hat he makes. Voila, said the milliner. Bravo, bravissimo, cried his assistants. Whoa, look at that giant hat. Thud. Imogene's mother had to be carried away once more. Oh no, Mom fainted away again. She took one look at that giant hat and fainted. I don't think the hat's going to work. After dinner, Imogene practiced her piano lessons. Look at this. Imogene's playing with Norman by candlelight. You have to be very careful with those candles on her antlers. And then yawning, she folded her music, kissed her family, and went to bed. There she goes, off to bed. It looks like Mom is still a little bit upset that Imogene has those antlers. Imogene sighed, remembering the long, eventful day. There's Imogene, tucked in bed. She has all of her stuffed animals and dolls beside her. I think she's going to get a good night's sleep tonight. On Friday, when Imogene woke up, the antlers had disappeared. Here's Imogene and there's no more antlers. And when she came down to breakfast, the family was overjoyed to see her back to normal. So there she is, no more antlers. Uh-oh. They were overjoyed to see her until she came into the room. And here's Imogene, she's in the room. She got rid of those antlers, but now she has peacock feathers. Uh-oh. How is she going to hide those peacock feathers? I just don't know. But I have a feeling Mom is going to start fainting again. But we'll have to wait for another story because this story ends here. The end. Our last story today is called Grumpy Bird, and it's by Jeremy Tankard. And our bird here does not look very happy. And I bet there are times that we're all in a grumpy mood. So let's see what happens to Bird and see if he gets out of his grumpy mood or if he stays in that grumpy mood all day. Grumpy Bird. Looks like it's nighttime, but even when he's sleeping, Bird doesn't look very happy. So let's see what's going on. When Bird woke up, he was grumpy. Oh goodness, look at Bird. He's got that one eye open. The sun's just starting to come up, and he's already grumpy. He was too grumpy to eat. He was too grumpy to play. In fact, he was too grumpy to fly. Looks like I'm walking today, said Bird. So off Bird goes. Can you imagine being too grumpy to play? And poor Bird, he doesn't even feel like flying. Maybe on his walk, he'll bump into some friends who can cheer him up. Bird walked past Sheep. Good morning, Bird, said Sheep. What are you doing? Walking, said Bird. Nice, said Sheep. I'll keep you company. So there goes Bird. Still doesn't look like he's in a happy mood. Maybe Sheep will be able to cheer him up. So there goes Bird and Sheep, and Bird walks past Rabbit. "Hi there, Bird," said Rabbit. "What are you doing?" "I'm walking," said Bird. "It's new fun." "I could use some exercise," said Rabbit. "I'll walk too." Looks like Rabbit's going to join the bunch. So we have Bird and Sheep and now Rabbit. And let's see if they can cheer Bird up. Bird walked past Raccoon. "Hey, Bird," said Raccoon. "What are you doing?" "I'm walking," snapped Bird. "What does it look like?" "Looks like fun," said Raccoon. "I'm coming too." So Raccoon's gonna join our bunch. There goes Bird and Sheep and Rabbit and now Raccoon. Let's see if we can cheer Bird up. Bird walked past Beaver. "Hello, Bird," said Beaver. "What are you doing?" "Let me give you a hint," said Bird. "You do it by placing one foot in front of the other." "Walking?" guessed Beaver. "I love walking." Looks like Beaver is going to join our bunch. So we'll have Bird and Sheep and Rabbit and Raccoon and now Beaver. But it doesn't look like Bird is getting cheered up at all. He's still pretty grumpy. And Bird walks past Fox. "Good day, Bird," said Fox. "What are you doing?" "Why does everyone want to know what I'm doing?" shouted Bird. "I'm just walking." "Okay." "Okay," said Fox. "Let's go." So there's Fox. He's trying to cheer Bird up. He's going to join the group too. So we'll have Sheep and Rabbit and Raccoon and Beaver and Fox. Let's see if we bump into any other friends. Bird walked. The other animals walked. Everyone's following Bird. No new friends on this page, but everyone's just following Bird, trying to cheer him up. Bird stopped. The other animals stopped. Ooh, and look at Bird. He doesn't look quite so grumpy. Bird stood on one leg. The other animals stood on one leg. Uh-oh. Look at that. Looks like all the other animals are copying what Bird does. And I think Bird is starting to be in a good mood. Let's see. Bird jumped. Those other animals, they jumped too. Everyone's jumping and look at Bird. He looks almost happy. "Hey, this is fun," said Bird. And look at Bird. He is in a great mood now. All of his friends cheered him up. "Come on," said Bird, who had forgotten all about being grumpy. "Let's fly back to my place for a snack." So there they go. Everyone's going to Bird's nest for a snack. And they did. Uh-oh. I don't think Raccoon likes what Bird is serving because Bird is serving one of his favorite snacks, worms. But that's all right, as long as Bird is in a better mood because all his friends cheered him up. And that is the end. Thank you so much for joining us today on Story Hour. I'll see you again next week.